Welcome to our Literacy Matters Empowered Conversations Year in Review. This year, we had the privilege of sitting down with educators, researchers, school leaders, and advocates who are shaping the future of literacy. Each conversation opened the door to new insights about what it really means to teach with clarity, to lead with intention, and to champion every learner's right to strong, joyful reading and writing experiences. In the moments ahead, we'll revisit the ideas that moved us, challenged us, energized us, and reminded us why this work matters so deeply. We heard the stories and strategies that sparked change in classrooms, inspired reflection, and reaffirmed our shared commitment to empowering all learners. So settle in and join us as we look back at a year of dialogue, discovery, and impact.
Many words are similar in English and in Spanish, and bilingual children can benefit from that bridging, if you wish, between English and Spanish.
My 15-year-old is getting ready to take driver's ed, and I think, if he went through all of the classes and he had all of this knowledge about how to follow the traffic signs and what to do in terms of the laws and rules, but we never actually gave him a car to drive, he's not a driver. So it's very similar in this case too. If we give teachers a lot of knowledge, that's great, but it's only the first step. We also need to make sure that we are empowering them with the tools they need to actually implement it and implement it well.
So you would think that with companies like Learning Without Tears and other companies that have handwriting curriculums, you would think that handwriting would be on the forefront of everybody's agenda in schools. But in reality, it's not. It's still considered an afterthought. It's something that schools really feel like the students should already know before they come to school. It is something that I see as a therapist that teachers and professionals think they can demonstrate to a student one time on how to make a letter, and that they should remember it that one time. So I often tell teachers, for sure, I say, well, did you teach math facts one time? Did you tell them that 2 + 2 = 4 one time? And they'll say, well, of course I didn't. And I'm like, well, how can you then expect them to make the letter C when you only showed it to them one time? And so what I am seeing as a practitioner is I'm just not seeing that time dedicated to handwriting that we saw many, many years ago. Actually, when I was in school, probably was when we probably did that. So that's sort of what I've seen.
So what specific practices do you recommend they use to accelerate reading growth among those historically underserved students while we maintain rigor and high expectations for them?
Yeah, here's the thing about it. Rigor and high expectations are how you go about doing it. So again, high expectations is just simply, I believe you can. But just because you believe I can and you stand on the sidelines, you are not helping me.
Right.
So you have to couple that with what we call active demandingness. That's that Mr. Miyagi. I'm going to help you, not over scaffold, but I'm going to coach you so that you stretch yourself. And that's one aspect. That teacher has to take that warm demander stance. So I'm the warm demander of students' cognitive development. I'm the warm demander of students' reading development. Right? And so being able to understand, you want each student to be aware of and master those core things.
For motor codes, which are the written shapes. And what we know from research is the two areas of the brain, right? The phonological processor and the orthographic processor. When we put pen to paper, we are actually activating those two areas and solidifying, cementing those areas as kids are learning to write the letters of the alphabet.
Thank you for joining us for this year's journey through Literacy Matters Empowered Conversations. As we look back on these moments, the big ideas, honest reflections, and powerful stories, we're reminded that progress in literacy happens through shared commitment and courageous conversations. To every single guest who offered their expertise, and to every educator and leader who listened, questioned, and carried these insights into their work, thank you. Your dedication fuels this community. We can't wait to continue learning and growing with you in the year ahead. And until then, keep advocating for strong, joyful literacy experiences for every learner. We'll look forward to our continued conversations. I also want to take a moment to honor my amazing Literacy Matters team. This podcast truly would not be possible without their creativity, consistency, brilliance, and heart. I am grateful for every single person behind the scenes and who stands beside me to help this vision come to life. And finally, we are all grateful for you, our listeners and subscribers. Thank you for showing up, for learning with us, and for being part of this incredible community. I look forward to seeing you in Season 5. Until then, catch up on all of your Literacy Matters episodes at lwtears.com/Literacy Matters.